Wrestling. All-Star Wrestling. On GSM.
Discretionary viewer participation is suggested for the following World Wrestling. Johnson will be on hand along with newcomer Bulldog Fun.
Good evening, wrestling fans, and welcome back to the Nation Network, where tonight, Ultra Pro Wrestling takes center stage in what promises to be an exciting night of wrestling action. We're going to start it off, and we're going to end it with two things in common: championship gold. That's right, tonight the EWF Tag Team Champions are going to be putting those titles up one last time. It is going to be a battle of the two most powerful tag teams we have here. We're talking about the Towers of Power. They are the reigning champions, and they are going to be going up against War Island. There are a couple of the originals here, but then tonight in our main event for the Empire Heavyweight Championship, the final battle we believe will be here tonight, and it's going to be epic. You won't want to miss a moment of the action, ladies and gentlemen, and with that in mind, we're going to send you up to ringside. All right, fans, we take a look at War Island as they head towards the ring. Talk about a date with destiny. This has been one that's been brewing for over 6 weeks now. This is going to be their final opportunity for tag team titles in the near future. They know they've got to capitalize on this chance.
Well, War Island, they're a couple of the originals here at Empire, and they know that this is their chance. They've got to take it home tonight, or it's going to be back to the bottom of the line, working your way back up to the top.
Want to say welcome to everybody joining us here live on the Nation Network. We got Brian Hernsberger in the house, along with Dwight Race.
J-Rox is here, along with Corey Andrews. You guys drive together?
And here come their opponents. They are the reigning Empire Tag Team Champions of the world. Tim and Tom. Oh, and take a look who's going to be leading them to the ring.
Brutella Gore is here as well. That's a bonus. Not necessarily if you're the challengers, though. That's one extra thing you got to worry about.
Tim on the left, Tom on the right. The Towers of Power, no doubt about that.
Well, since getting those tag team titles, they really have lived up to that name. Nobody, and I mean nobody, has been able to stop them. Will tonight be different? I don't know, but we'll find out.
Things just keep heating up here in UPW. Fans, we'd be remiss if we didn't acknowledge what happened the last time we were on the air at the close of a match. The Blue Meanie in the main event, victorious, I might add, and then at the last moment confronted by a former friend and tag team partner, Stevie Richards.
Well, we've been hearing a lot from that neck of the woods Paul Heyman came out here a month ago and really laid down the gauntlet. We haven't heard an official statement from either the owners of Empire or House of Honor.
Is scheduled for one fall and is for the Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 491 pounds. And their opponents at a combined weight of 492 pounds. They are the Tag Team Champions.
Well, all the pleasantries are done. Now it's time to get unpleasant.
I don't think we're going to have to wait long for that. There's some bad blood between these two teams. War Island, of course, were the tag team champions for a period of time, and it took them a long time to get those titles. They are very upset that they dropped them and looking to right what they feel is a wrong here tonight in our opening contest. Once again, the main event later tonight, we're going to see Blue Collar Bill Dollar defending the Empire Heavyweight Championship against Raslinski. And I'll tell you, he's got some bad blood when it comes to Boris Raslinski.
Well, we all know that Boris did a number on his arm, cost him a title shot for the world title. They've been battling it out now for a while, and tonight they're going to try and settle it once and for all. Championship on the line. Matter of fact, a friend of yours is going to be wrestling here later on tonight. Dewey Jobs is here.
Indeed, old Dewey back in action. Had a hell of a night out last time in a losing effort, but boy, he looked amazing.
He did. Never sell Dewey short.
Now Tom Towers up against the ropes. Oh, he's going to slingshot him under the bottom rope. Nicely done right there by Tiapolo. And a headbutt. Oh, my goodness. That one connecting. Goes for the cover. Once again, the collar and elbow tie-up. Brings him over to the corner and slams the near 7-footer.
Well, if anybody is new here to Ultra Pro Wrestling, the Towers of Power, a couple of guys that were NBA candidates. They were playing overseas in the developmental league. Got a whiff of professional wrestling and decided to switch gears.
Big back elbow right there. Nicely done by Tiapolo. Making up for that size differential here tonight. The last time we saw these two teams going, it's really been a back and forth battle. One night, one team looks a little bit better than the other. And right now, early on in the match, War Island looks hungrier and perhaps even more determined.
I don't think we can question the determination of the Towers of Power. And if they do start to lack a little bit, you got Brutalo there to spur them on.
Butterfly suplex nicely executed right there. Snapmare on that neck. And now look at that. Tamoni from outside the ring.
That's why it's really important to cut the ring in half. Keep your opponent in your half of the ring.
And Tom goes for a cover, but that was an easy kick out on a count of one. And now Tamoni locking up with him. He's not the legal man in the ring. Referee might want to start putting a count on him.
Shout out to, who we got out there? Dwight Race is in the house, joining us along with DHW.
Drop down, nicely done, back out front, pumps him up in the air, and Flapjack plants him in the ring. Perfect placement deep in his own corner, and he got two.
War Island that close to becoming the tag team champions again.
And now the Towers of Power both on that side of the ring.
Tom Towers having a hard time to gain any advantage or momentum.
Timoni knocked down here ringside. And Tom Towers targeting the left ankle and knee. Into the guardrail, bounces off of it. Referee's count has reached 7. A count out will not get them the tag team titles.
Well, he's having a hard time getting back in. This one might be over.
And now Tom going outside the ring with Diablo. Oh, belly to back suplex off the apron. And now look at this. Timoni trying his luck with Tim Towers, and that backfired.
Well, there's a cover, but again, deep in the corner, but he got that shoulder up.
Missing clotheslines on both sides. And here goes Tom with that butterfly suplex again into the ropes.
Drives that knee right in the back of the head. Bounced that head right off the canvas. No give in that one.
White noise plants him. And the save had to be made. Stretching out the arm. All 4 men in the ring now. Referee having a hard time maintaining order in this one. Spine buster. Boot to the midsection, and now Timoni has him up. Sit out power bomb, and Tom is laid out. This might be enough for new tag team champions if he goes for the cover.
It took him a little extra time to get there, and that time allows Tim to come in and make the save.
Dragon Screw takes him down. And there's the tag made. A good timing on a tag, because I think Tom had been in there a little too long.
Well, you can say the same about Timoni, but it looks like he might be in the moment of making a tag, but let's see what happens here.
Has him up. Tim slips out the back door. Now chop block to the knee. And there's the tag, and that's part of having the ring cut in half. Spine buster, and now Tim is laid out. Diablo hook and a leg. It's 2. Wow, that was so close.
A little closer each and every time. Now just throwing him into that corner.
Diablo go for the bear hug. Tim not going to have anything to do with it, and he just drove through him with that knee.
Was that the knee or the elbow?
Hard to tell, but he just really did a number on him. He may be concussed after a move like that. There's a tag made. Double team coming up by the champions. Timoni's still out on the floor right now. Not going to be able to help his partner.
You know who else is out on the floor? Brutelagor. You got to always keep that in mind.
Off the top rope, and he got caught. Diablo trying to put some offense together here against Tom Towers.
Easier said than done. I mean, you're looking at some monstrous men.
Driving him into the steel post. And now has him over the shoulder. Plants him on the concrete floor. Again, oh my goodness.
The centrifugal force on that slam is amazing.
Count is up to 9. Is he going to beat it back in? He does.
Diablo was made a big mistake by turning his back on his opponent.
Tried to steal that one away, and Brutella doesn't seem to be showing any signs of concern, but that doesn't mean she doesn't have them. Irish whip back out front, knee to the midsection, and now Teopolo in trouble. And Tom Towers is making the mistake, allowing the tag to be made. Running shoulder tackle. Timoni with a slam.
Well, both teams making a mistake and letting everybody tag in and out at will. You want to try and keep your opponent in there, wear them down. Don't allow these tags to be made. That's your best opportunity at winning.
Tim Towers on the receiving end of a series of clotheslines. And another one. And now Teopolo raining down the fists of fury. Oh, he's been busted open.
Looks like he's over the left eye. Yeah, he sees it and he's targeting it.
Well, much like a shark in the water when you see that blood. And that right now has got to be giving War Island the belief that they can put this one away. But wait just a moment, it may have fired up. Tim Towers, there's a big choke slam. Brutella happy with that one. And he's going to go for the finish. The power check goes for the cover. There's two. He kicked out.
Tim Towers can't believe it. I can't believe it. And these fans are standing.
Tim Towers thought he had the win. Big clothesline. Timoni with another one.
Tom Towers is back up on the apron now.
All four of these men being put through the ringer in this one. Has him up across the shoulders. What's he going to do with him? Couldn't hold the weight.
We got a guy who's nearly 7 foot tall. It's a very awkward weight to try and rest on your shoulder like that.
And now Tim Towers is going to edge his way back to the corner and make a tag. Tom walks right into a spine buster. Tim back in, didn't take long. Having to make the save, and Brutella happy about that one. Of course, Brutella, the ex of Teopolo, and we understand that it's because she caught him with someone else that he currently wears that eye patch.
Yeah, he got caught dipping into the cookie jar apparently, and we know one thing about Brutella, she does not mind getting physical.
Tom back up. He is captured, and again up across the shoulders. Oh, that's gonna be all she wrote. A bloody Tim Towers makes the save. And pays the price by getting nailed with an atomic knee drop.
Shout out to Ancient Clown. You know it's a party when the clown's here.
Headbutt, and now the save made. Tom Towers on his own right now. Divorce court going to work on the arm, and now there's a whammy bar. Meantime, on the floor, power bomb on Tim Towers.
Tom's going to have to get it done on his own for a minute.
Chop block to the knee, and now we got an opportunity here for War Island. No one there to make the save. If they go for the cover, they might be able to put this one away.
Teopolo looked like he was going to make the tag. Now he does.
Another boot to the midsection. Timoni has him up, and what's he going to do? Sit out, power bomb. Going for the cover. Referee distracted by Brutella Gore.
Well, we knew she was going to figure into the equation sooner or later.
It looked like War Island had this one sewn up. Tom Towers out to the apron. Big right hand rocks his world. And now what's going to happen here? Belly to back suplex right on the corner of the apron, and that's going to do damage. Timoni back up, back in the ring. And attacks once again. Tim Towers off the apron.
Well, the tag team champions are both face down on the floor right now.
Tom is back up. He's a legal man. Teopolo is tagged in for the War Island. Went for the shoulder block, and it was deflected. Russian leg sweep. Goes for the cover. Will that be enough for the win? No. Save is made. And that is the advantage right now that War Island has. Nice block. Into the ropes. Clotheslines him to the floor. Talagore telling him to go to work on him some more.
Tim Towers now checking on his tag team partner right now to make sure he's all right.
Oh, and he just paid the price, and now Tom doesn't like what he's seeing. Heads back in the ring. Big clothesline could be over. New tag team champions right here. There's one. There's two. He got him.
War Island has done it. They have recaptured the tag team gold.
I think there were plenty of people that doubted whether or not they'd be able to pull it off here tonight, but guess what? Never sell them short. They are now the two-time Empire Tag Team Champions as we take a look at the replay and how we got it done.
Here are your winners.
Tremendous victory right there for the War Island. Stick around, fans. More action still to come here on Empire Wrestling.
It's not WrestleFest on the arcade. It's not WrestleMania on the NES. It's not No Mercy on the N64. It's just a gunshot away from those fine retro games on Project 64. Retextured, remodeled, right on your home PC. I'm aboard, but watch your step. It's the all-new WWF Legends Challenge 64.
All right, Dewey's in the ring and ready for his opponent. Wait a minute. That's Rob Van Dam. What?
That's Mikey Whipwreck.
Mikey Whipwreck is heading down to the ring.
Mikey Whipwreck is getting ready to face off.
We are seeing an invasion over the last several weeks.
Well, these two are going back and forth to start things off, but what was Rob Van Dam even doing here?
I think Rob Van Dam was planning on coming out against Dewey, and Mikey decided, no, that's going to be mine. Oh, Mikey Whipwreck right now has just shocked the world. Irish whip sends him into the rope, follows him up with a big drop kick, and now Mikey, he likes it.
I don't know how much longer the powers that be can ignore this situation. Oh, wait a minute, what is he doing now? By ignoring the situation, you're only bringing it into your own backyard.
And now Mikey is attacking the official.
Mikey's attacking himself.
Referee just got taken out by Mikey Whipwreck. And Dewey manages to stop him before he can use that kendo stick on him. Over the top and all the way out to the floor. Referee trying to maintain some level of order here. And now Mikey sends the referee to the floor. Oh, that kendo stick just went flying in the air. And Dewey trying to fight back.
Referee's having a hell of a job trying to maintain order in this one.
Whipwreck again outside the ring. This time he's got a steel chair. Shot to the head now, and Dewey going to try and make something happen here. To the ropes, back out front, back elbow, finds the mark. Head first, slam back in, and now Dewey's going to go for the cover.
Only got a 1 count on him, and Mikey Whipwreck not giving up without a battle here.
There's a stunner. Oh, and Mikey just used that stick, that kendo stick, to work on him. Hey, we've got rules around here, buddy. We'll be back in just a moment. Attention wrestling fans, if you're having a great time here on the Nation Network, then we encourage you to go visit Dre 41 right after this program. Dre 41 with some of the greatest hockey action you've ever seen, featuring games from Japan that you won't see in the United States. Whether it's professional wrestling, boxing, or just an overall good time, get spicy with Dre 41. All right, fans, we're back, and I'm hoping that somebody's going to get security beefed up around here because this is out of control.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 215 pounds.
As we take a look at Gunner Lovelady.
Well, he is a member of the New Blue World Order. Still a lot of questions remain after what happened a week ago. And those questions are only starting to mount themselves more and more each passing moment here.
This is absolutely out of control, what's been happening here on our programming as of late. And here comes his opposition. The Right Reverend Gabriel Goode getting ready to make his entrance.
From Biloxi, Mississippi, weighing in at 219 pounds, Gabriel.
Well, there's been a lot of suspicion around the relationship between Gabriel Goode and the owner of Empire Wrestling.
Well, whether it's the owner, whether it's the general manager, we're not even sure anymore. But there have been some very interesting videos leaked by fans who have seen him in public, with Michael DeSanta in particular. Don't let the costume fool you, ladies and gentlemen. He is as underhanded as anyone you'll ever get in the ring with, but he is a smooth talker.
Yeah, he'll sell you the whole thing, and then, boy, wait till he pulls the bridge out from under you.
Irish whip to the ropes. Big drop kick, nicely done. And the rocker, Gunner Lovelady, now starting to come back and really make a statement.
Well, Gunner's had an up and down again scenario throughout his career. Got caught, talk about someone with their hand in the cookie jar. He got caught in a big way. Running out of the house on Michael DeSanta, and Michael wasn't home at that moment. But when he got home, well, I think we can pretty much draw a conclusion what might have happened.
I know he's drawn a conclusion as to what might have happened, and he would not fire Gunner. He says, no, I'm going to keep him around, and he has put Gunner in every bad scenario you can imagine, including this one here tonight. Lovelady right now starting to take control of this one. Irish whip to the ropes, back out front. Nice leapfrog, comes back up. Back heel trip, it comes around. Spinning kick right to the face, and the Right Reverend in trouble.
Little surprised that we don't see VIP out there with him right now.
Powerful suplex, nicely done. As Gunner fires back with rights, lefts, and even a spinning kick to the midsection. Super kick, and that might be the match.
He could have at least attempted a pin right there. I would have if I were him. That was a really well-placed super kick. Gabriel's in a lot of trouble right now. He's not been able to put any offense together, nothing to speak of.
Fans, if you're just joining us, we have had some issues over the last several episodes. They continue here tonight as we are trying to get security beefed up. Meantime, on the floor now starting to resemble a little bit of Extreme.
Well, to the point you made earlier on tonight, we actually have rules and regulations here in EWF, and we're not just going to have a bunch of clowns come showing up here and start to try and take over the operation.
The battle continues. Oh, he goes to the eyes. As I told you earlier, don't judge the book by the cover.
Yeah, he might look all holy and everything, but he will use every cheap shot available.
And now Gabriel Goode went for the drop kick, did not connect. Another neck breaker, nicely done, but Gabriel bounces right back up.
Thought he was going to go for another neck breaker. Instead, he just hit him with that forearm shiver, and that rocked his world.
History-making night here in Empire Wrestling. Oh, and this could be it. The crucifix, boom. Just like that, it could be all over. Gunner kicks out the back.
Little surprise he was able to kick out of that one. Not many people do.
But how the momentum has swung in favor of Gabriel Goode now as he just drove that knee into the side of the head. Now going to the top rope. And Gabriel connecting with a big elbow drop.
Gunner pulls himself outside to the apron. Finds himself on the receiving end of more punishment.
The Right Reverend sitting up on the top turnbuckle. I'm not sure if he was talking to the referee or ringsiders there for a moment. He's got Gunner here on the apron, on the floor rather, and just suplexed him.
You notice how his feet got caught up on the ring apron, though? All that power came straight back down on the shoulders and the back. There was no way for him to brace.
Follows it up with a shot into the steel. And again into the guardrail. Head first.
Gunner Lovelady right now is really starting to make this a personal thing. I don't know how it couldn't be realistically. He's been set up for failure week after week after week.
Count is up to 8, and Gabriel might not beat it by 10. There's 9, and he just manages to get back in the ring. Got caught with a big elbow. Rocker dropper, or the panty dropper as he calls it. Hooks the leg. Could be lights out for the Right Reverend. Gunner Lovelady pulls off the big win.
Well, we take a look at this replay. It was all right there.
Gunner Lovelady victorious here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That's a big one for him. Stick around, more to come, including the heavyweight championship title match.
Wrestling fans, if you're enjoying the content here on the Nation Network, we encourage you to check out Blaze Radio. Join Blaze for his unique take on E-Fed Wrestling.
Walker. There's a shotgun stunner, but long through the table at the same time.
From 2K to AEW Fight Forever, as well as talk show podcasts and NFL Red Zone coverage.
I love that I can listen to football commentary where the important conversations happen, like the rack on the ref.
As soon as we're finished here, jump over to Blaze Radio and tell him Vince sent you.
All right, fans, he made his return to the ring last week after Bill Dollar's match.
Making his way to the ring from Manchester, England, weighing in at 234 pounds.
Sir Oliver Buckingham indeed returned after a lengthy absence. Got in the face of the Empire Wrestling Federation champion and made it clear that he wants the title shot.
Well, as you mentioned, it was a lengthy absence. You don't just get to walk in and become the #1 contender despite an impressive resume. And tonight he has a big matchup. If he pulls out the win here tonight, then he might very well quickly move up that ladder.
Now, if he pulls out the win here tonight, he will move up that ladder because it's going to be an international affair, by the way. We're looking at England going up against, Japan. Shout out to Judd joining us here live on the Nation Network for Empire Wrestling.
And his opponent from Yamaguchi, Japan, weighing in at 265 pounds.
Hiro Gensho making his way towards the ring.
Well, Hiro, I'll tell you right now, he's a man that's kind of lost right now. He had that long feud that ran, and he came up on the short end of the stick when it was all said and done.
Bison Biggs gave him everything he wanted, and here was the thing. Hiro won every match those two men had all the way up till the big finale, the last man standing rematch. The last time those two men met in that match, it was in Japan, and Hiro came up on the short end of the stick. It's the reason he's here. And then when he finally got what he wanted, he lost once again, albeit there's some question about how it happened.
Well, I don't know how much. I mean, look, it's the last man standing match. Anything goes. The fact that Bison's dad showed up, other than sliding him a chair, he didn't really do much.
Bell sounds, action's underway, and here we go. First meeting between these two men that I'm aware of.
Normally you might begin to think that these are guys that would be on the same team, but right now, not happening.
Well, speaking of teams, Hiro Gensho is a part of a team. And now choking him out.
Well, both of these guys are willing to get down and dirty. There's no question about that.
Figure 4 leg lock, and he's got it on him. Referee's right there to ask him if he wants to give it up, and Hiro's not going to submit that easily.
Yeah, Bison Biggs taught him that.
Turned it over, reversed it, and Buckingham will have to release the hold, and now some damage may have been done to Sir Oliver. And a series of chops and kicks as Hiro Gensho starts his climb to the top rope. Not going to be good. No, look at this.
Looked like Buckingham was ready to take him off that top rope and failed to do it.
Got the shoulder up for a 1 count. Belly to back suplex, nicely done. Gensho has him up and power bomb. Went for the kick, got caught.
Well, Buckingham's in a well-established wrestler, and he can fight any style you want. Oh, look at this.
The Queensland clutch is on. Trying to draw submission. Not going to happen.
Well, we've seen him beat a lot of people with that move, and then there's also the Buckingham, and I see blood on the face of Buckingham.
Gensho hooks the leg on him. Oh, he only got 2. Hiro can't believe it.
And now the action spilling out to the floor. Let me tell you what, for Hiro Gensho, he has to win this match. If he were to lose another high-profile match, I don't know if his ego or his honor could withstand it.
Normally we'd be seeing Mighty Mouth Mike McElroy here with him, but Mike has been missing in action as of late. A lot of questions around that. As he sends him back into the ring under the bottom rope. Clothesline, down he goes. Lines him up, fist drop to the head. Big right hand is blocked. One to the midside, there's that chop.
That is the move he uses to put a lot of people down and out. We saw what he did against Bison Biggs with that chop. Will that be enough?
It is, and it's a major win for Gensho, and it's a major defeat for Buckingham.
Yeah, for Buckingham, he really needed the win. They both needed it. That's why it was such a big match. But as a former champion trying to get back in the picture, this is not the way you want to do it.
Here is your winner.
Hiro Gensho, also a former champion in his own right. And there is a big win for him. I don't know that it gets the honor back that he's been so desperately seeking, but it's got to be at least a step in the right direction.
Wrestling fans, right after this program is done, enter the danger zone. Jump over and check out J-Rock 73. Tell him Vince sent you.
All right, fans, we are back, ready for more action. And here comes Simon Silver.
He is the reigning television champion.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Robbinsdale, Minnesota, weighing in at 228 pounds, the television champion, Simon Silver.
Well, he promised everyone that by the end of the Red, White, and Bruise tour, he would be wearing championship gold, and on the very final night, he pulled it off, winning the television championship.
And he has left a series of open contracts. The title's not on the line here tonight. He defended it earlier in the week. He has met his 1 out of 7 day obligation, but he still has contracts all over the place. He says he'll fight anyone, anytime. Let's see who he's fighting tonight.
What is this?
And his opponent from
Are you kidding me?
Pennsylvania, weighing in at 242 pounds.
I can't believe this. This is an infestation. It's like cockroaches. They're coming out from everywhere.
This is the Sandman.
Well, if you thought things were extreme before,
ladies and gentlemen, we've got to do something about this.
Wrestling.
Oh, action taking place and wasting no time at all.
well, the Sandman trying to get the advantage on the television champion. This might be one of the biggest challenges he's ever faced, Simon Silver.
Well, Simon says, be careful what you wish for. Back body drop. Elbow driven right into the top of the head. And a clothesline sends him out to the floor. Sandman looking to get back in the ring. He's much more comfortable, I would dare say, out on the concrete. There's a running bulldog, and down he goes. Power slam.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Simon Silver, this is where you got to walk the walk. He talks the talk. He puts those contracts out there, and now you see somebody stepping up to take advantage of it.
Here's the Irish whip once again to the ropes. Drop down, nicely done. Oh, nice knee right to the midsection, and the Sandman really hasn't been able to put much offense together yet.
Well, it's probably because you're not allowed to use crowbars in this match.
Chopping him down, and a clothesline. Sending the Sandman out to the ringside area, ladies and gentlemen. Back up on the apron he goes. Clothesline caught him.
Sandman blocked that shot, now hammered away with some big ones right here.
He's definitely outside of his comfort zone. There's no tables allowed.
Well, we have seen Mikey Whipwreck earlier on here tonight. Didn't seem to care about the rules at the end of the day. More about making a statement, in my opinion.
Well, I understand that Michael DeSanta is in the building somewhere. I would like to hear from him tonight. What are we going to do as an organization? Look at this! Sandman over the top rope, taking out the television champion. And Simon is in trouble.
Simon right now needs to get up and turn this around, and he needs to do it quickly. Sandman getting into all the dirty tricks. See him choking him out here ringside again. This is what he's used to.
And Simon willing to meet him on that level as you see him going to work with a series of right hands. Up in the air, he's got him. And a television champion dropped head first on the apron. He's been busted open.
Yeah, he's bleeding badly.
Simon holding his head. That could be a combination of things. It could either be a whiplash. It could also be a concussion. That blood is not looking good right now either. Double sledgehammer. And now Simon to the ropes. Running elbow drop. Goes for the silver bullet. And now the Sandman busted open. Will that be enough? No.
When was the last time?
Both of these men spilling blood all over the place right now. This looks like a Red Cross donation center.
Hook of the leg, will that be enough?
He got two. Once again, fans, a title not on the line in this one. But Simon Silver fighting as if it were. Power slam. And now Simon going up top. What's he got in mind here? Drives that knee. And now he is given the riot act to the Sandman. Went for it again, nobody home.
Went for that sledgehammer a la Putski.
Here's the Irish whip once again. Knee finds the midsection, and now the Sandman in trouble. Turns him around. Simonized. Hook of the leg. Too close to the ropes once again. Look out! Champion is rolled up! This could be a problem! Two, and almost got him! Snapmare takes him over. Simon Silver, what does he got to do to put him away? There's a shoulder block. And now the Sandman feeling the pain. Welcome to EWF. And Simon drops him across the guardrail.
Simon Silver is in control right now.
Continues the beating right now on the Sandman again, throwing him into that guardrail. Hell head first. He wants him up. And he plants him head first. This crowd wants one more time. Simon Silver got the win by a count out. What is this?
That's a franchise Shane Douglas.
It's not WrestleFest on the arcade. It's not WrestleMania on the NES. It's not No Mercy on the N64. It's just a gunshot away from those fine retro games on Project 64. Retextured, remodeled, right on your home PC. I'm aboard, but watch your step. It's the all-new WWF Legends Challenge 64.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Heavyweight Championship.
All right, fans, we are back. This crowd is absolutely on its feet. Nobody could have predicted what we were going to see here tonight. There's been an outright invasion of Empire Wrestling taking place by members of the former ECW.
Well, we know why they're here. We know who sent them here. Now the question is, what are we doing about it?
Oh, I think we're not going to have to wait long to find out. Joining us here in the broadcast booth at this time, ladies and gentlemen, is the owner or the general manager, Michael DeSanta. Michael, what the hell is going on?
You know something? It's really simple. The way I look at this, Paul Heyman, you come out here and you challenge us. You come out on UPW programming and you call out House of Honor. You call out Empire Wrestling. Listen, I can't speak for House of Honor, but I can speak for Empire Wrestling. You want to come out here and you want to take shots at my guys? You want to try and invade my program? One night stand, set it up. We'll come to Philly, we'll kick your ass, and we will put this to rest once and for all.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
I'm saying Empire Wrestling is in.
Oh, that's going to be a hell of a night, ladies and gentlemen. The EWF is going to meet the ECW. Well, as if this night hasn't been enough, now we wrap it up with the Heavyweight Championship title match.
From Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 258 pounds. And his opponent from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 258 pounds. He is the Heavyweight Champion.
The Empire Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Champion, Blue Collar Bill Dollar. He is ready for action. Championship is held high for all to see. This is going to be a hell of a match between these two men here tonight. Title is on the line. Waste no time at all, locking up, and there's the Irish whip. Caught him, and the champion gets planted. Shoulder block, and Boris Raslinski continues to work over Blue Collar Bill Dollar.
Well, you see that cast on the arm of Bill Dollar still there all these months later.
And Raslinski tries to get the powers that be to do something about that, but doctor's orders, and they have said that he needs that to remain on there. There was a severe fracture suffered at the hands of Raslinski, who closed that arm in a car door. And the fact that he came back as soon as he did has never really let that arm fully heal, is what I understand.
You ever heard of a slow healing wound like that before?
I can think of a couple. Raslinski now sends Blue Collar crashing, and you see him holding on to that arm. And Raslinski tried to target the arm there, perhaps with that kick. Back in the ring to beat the count. Boris Raslinski, oh, he thinks he thought he had him down, but just for a moment. And just like that, the champion now turning the tide.
Raslinski is tough, though. He is forged from that Soviet steel.
Head first into the mat goes the champion. And now Boris Raslinski almost looked like he was getting ready Oh, what a shot to the head. Stomping away now, going to work on that arm. At least he tried to.
Blue collar Bill Dollar now making the same exact mistake. Trying to get this crowd pumped up. Just focus on the man in the match.
Clothesline with that cast to the back of the head. Now Raslinski is dazed. Hook of the leg. And Boris out the back door. Oh, there's that clothesline.
That wasn't the Russian sickle that we've seen him hit with before, but that was a devastating move nonetheless.
Went for the drop kick. Champion was not there to be had. Blue collar Bill Dollar pumping himself up right now, getting ready. Boris Raslinski just keeps coming back for more. Has him up in the pump handle slam. There it is. Oh, the boots come up.
He was going for that sickle right there in the clothesline in the corner. That would have been it.
Bill Dollar sends him crashing out to the middle of the ring, and now Dollar going up to the top rope.
Well, we've seen him come off that top rope with that cast, and that has a devastating effect on people, as you can imagine it would.
The Cowboy Cutter! And it might be lights out! It is!
Blue collar Bill Dollar with revenge on his mind, hitting into the ring, and bam, there you see it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a history-making night of Empire Wrestling tonight. We know that Empire Wrestling is going to go up against the ECW.
What we don't know is, will they go alone, or will House of Honor be joining?
We'll be back with more action in the near future, ladies and gentlemen. Until then, so long from ringside.